Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I'm still trying to get the lighting right in this room. So you might see me fuss with the actual lighting. I think I got a shadow over here that I need to address. So let me see if I can step over and get the light just right. That's a little better. Anyway, I'll just have to mess with the lighting a little bit more. It's gonna take a couple more tries. But welcome to my new film area inside my home in lovely Prescott, Arizona. And I am super excited and have finished the filming schedule for the next year. Yay! You have no idea how much of a relief that is to get that off my back, so to speak. I don't want to say monkey on my back because I know one of you owns a pet monkey and I don't want anyone to get offended. So, excuse me. I'm still at the tail end of whatever cootie fest I caught. Hi, I don't know who is there. If you are brand new and you don't have a clue of who I am, my name is Shannon Miller and I'm actually a cleaning business owner here in the great state of Arizona and have been so for over a decade. The name of my cleaning company is called MaidBroker.com. You can check it out online. I'm also CEO of Clean Freaks University, where I teach others how to run the back end of their cleaning business instead of being run over by their cleaning business. So I do both of those things. We also come here live once a week, usually on Thursdays, sometimes twice a week if there's a lot of stuff going on. And I try to give you as much bonus material as I possibly can. I did come out earlier in the week and we just discussed about charging for my time and making appointments and all of that good juicy stuff that comes along with running a large group. So I will kind of, if you're not familiar, if you could actually like the video, or if you're watching this on the replay, if you can hit hashtag replay, or if you think that I have something that of value that that you liked, you could just heart it for me. That helps the algorithm with Facebook. It's been acting really wonky about the last 4 weeks. So unless I start to get some more movement on my videos, then it just kind of sits there and then it just cycles through and it takes 24 hours instead of just a couple of hours to go through the cycle. The very first topic that we're going to discuss is appearance. And I had someone come up to me who was upset with a customer who had made an inappropriate comment towards her in regards to what she was wearing when she did the bid. I said, well, you know, what were you wearing? And she wasn't wearing a uniform. She was wearing cut off shorts, flip-flops, and a t-shirt. She had, hi Marina. She had literally just come from the beach and decided to do a quickie bid in person, which is great. But the customer took it as that she was flirting with him, and that wasn't actually the case. It was that she had made a pit stop on her way home in her busy schedule, but he didn't see that. So I just want to make sure that we are putting our best foot forward and that you're representing your company at all times. So even though you were trying to save time by catching that guy on the way home, you got something that was kind of uncalled for because he just took it as, well, she's wearing short shorts, so I guess I can make an inappropriate comment. So it wasn't really received very well. And if you are still doing in-person bids, please wear a uniform, some sort of uniform, no matter what it is. If it's all black, you want to wear all black and you just don't have a uniform yet. It's important that you're wearing something consistent that makes you look professional. If you're going to in-person events to do some network marketing, make sure that you're wearing a professional uniform. If you don't have one, a lot of people wear scrubs, have their logo right there. A professional uniform is going to be like anybody you see in a logo uniform. Like, for example, Grease Monkey is a good example. Those guys obviously would not be going to a networking event in their uniform that they wear all day because they are, you know, doing oil changes, but they would be wearing a uniform and they would be cleaned and pressed. So you want to put your best foot forward and wear something that looks like a uniform. It isn't very much money to have someone embroider your logo on there. There's usually a setup fee of like 20 or 25 bucks. And then depending on how many logos you're having done depends on your price. So sometimes you're lucky you can get them for $7 a pop. If you have a really intricate logo, it might be $25 or $50 a pop. It just depends on what your logo entails. So it's super important that when you show up to a client's house and you're doing an in-person bid, you're not doing a virtual bid or over the phone bid, that you're representing the part. So oftentimes we forget that, you know, because we're serious and we talk business all the time, that we expect everyone to understand that we are in business mode, even if we're wearing cutoff shorts. And that got her an inappropriate comment. And she was fuming, and understandably so, but on the same level, she wasn't representing her best foot forward, right? So having a uniform is super important. And let's see, it's going like that. Okay, I got a couple people trying to give me messages always when I'm doing lives. At least I don't have any screaming kids today. So if you don't have a logoed uniform, I recommend getting scrubs. They're usually pretty cheap, or getting black t-shirts. I live in Arizona, so it's hot here in the summer. So a lot of the girls who work underneath me wear tank tops. They just wear black tank tops. A lot of times you'll see me without sleeves. But you can tell that it says, you know, maid broker on there, or whatever shirt I happen to be wearing that day, whatever hat I'm playing, right? And then we always have uniform shorts. So the shorts are not short shorts like the jean shorts I just described. They're longer Bermuda shorts. And I always suggest that you wear just above the knee shorts for a lot of reasons. Again, you just will get inappropriate comments, or you'll get a client who specifically requests one of your girls because she's wearing short shorts, right? Hey, can you dust that TV for me, right? Guys are all the same. If you're listening to this, don't take it personal. Just guys are going to be guys, and they're very visual. And so if you don't want to give off that vibe, then you need to make sure that you're dressed accordingly. Some people never wear shorts and they wear khaki pants or capris. That's totally fine too. I've seen people wear yoga pants. Whatever you're comfortable doing that looks professional is what you should stick with. And you can actually write that off. So if you own 15 pairs of black yoga pants because that's your uniform, then you can actually write that off on your taxes as a uniform deduction, right? So that's important. Wearing the appropriate shoe attire is very important as well. I can't tell you when I ran crews how many times people show up in UGG boots. You're in the shower and you've got your $300 UGG boots on and you're not wanting to get them wet. It doesn't make any sense why you would wear those to a cleaning job. But people attempted. I had one girl one time who actually showed up wearing heels and her short shorts with her little hoochie mama top. And I had to send her home because she wasn't appropriately attired. It's just, you know, like I said, you have to have boundaries in a uniform. So appearance does matter. So when you're showing up on time to someone's house, make sure that you're on time. Make sure you're confirming the appointment before you head all the way across town. People are really flaky right now. And what I mean by that is, for example, and I'm not going to name names because I live in a small town, I approached someone who I wanted to do business with. And the person took my money, and 2 months goes by, took another deposit of money, still haven't hooked up and gotten the service that they had said they're going to provide. And on 3 months, I was just like, so what's up, right? And he was like, oh, I was just getting around to. I'm like, so you're just going to keep billing me until what? People are just non-committal. They're just all over the place. They're distracted by whatever. Needless to say, I will not do business with this person again. I've had it happen with females just as much as males. It just depends on the individual and where they are with their business. But it's important that you are representing yourself and that you're following through. So showing up on time, confirming your appointment before you head over there. You don't want to waste gas, especially gas went back up. My mom said that, and she's in Irvine, gas was $7.75 a gallon there today. She had to fill up her car. So you want to do that. If you don't want to do an in-person bid, and you're doing a virtual bid, you should have your uniform on at least, or something that looks like it could be a uniform. So that they can understand that you are a professional and that you take your job seriously and it's not a joke, right? With that being said, you should have your clipboard in your hand. It makes you look more professional. Whether you're going to take notes or not is not up for them to decide. It just makes you look more official when you walk in with a clipboard in your hand. It just does. It's a psychological thing. You should have a pen. You should be prepared for your bid, right? You should have 2 contracts, one for you, one for them, because you're not going to assume that they have a copy machine. And then you're going to get them to fill out all of their information, including their credit card information. You're going to give them the copy that they didn't sign. And you're going to put it in the welcome aboard folder that you're going to hand out, right? Some cleaning companies have really nice, I don't think I have any over here, really nice welcome to the family folders that come with all the information, the office number, the address, how to text, how to cancel your appointments. All of that stuff comes in your welcome packet, right? Some people do a folder, some people just do a welcome packet. It depends on where you are. Some are more environmentally friendly than others. Others are entirely digital. But if you're still doing in-person bids, they're expecting a hard piece of paper, your contract, right? And you're going to make them sign. Or your agreement. You don't want to really say contract when you're doing an in-person bid. It's intimidating. But then you're kind of walking through the house and you're kind of checking out what their house is like, right? You're touching certain things. Hey, I really think that this is cool. I love your view. I love your home. I love this art. This is a great furniture piece. Where did you get that? Oh, I got it when I was traveling in Cuba like 3 years ago, and blah, 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 blah. And they'll tell you the whole provenance behind the piece. And it's just to kind of get them to get used to you giving them a bid, right? And then you're going to touch certain things when you're doing your bid. You're going to touch maybe the top of the shower railing. You're going to touch the blinds. You're going to rub your hand on the wall of the tub if they have one. You're going to open the shower. You don't necessarily need to look in the toilet because 9 times out of 10 someone leaves you a gift. But appearance does matter. So make sure that you're ready to go and that you're professionally groomed and they're anticipating your thing. And then thank them after you're done walking through their home and ask them for the sale. I know you guys hear me talk about it a lot. People will go, I can't tell you how many times I've walked with cleaners on jobs or they're learning how to do a bid and they're paying me to consult and they didn't ask for the sale. So they went through the whole dog and pony show, got dressed up, had all their business cards ready, had the contracts ready, the whole deal, and they didn't ask for the sale. When they say, okay, well, we're getting 15 of the bids, say, well, can I put you on my schedule? It's cut and dry, right? It's everyone's going to pretty much come in close. It's just a matter of personality, whether they like you or not. And people only do business with people that they like, know, and trust. So appearance does matter. If I were here and my hair was all over the place and I was in my jammies, unless there was something special going on, you might not take me serious, right? Or if I showed up in cut-off jean shorts and my hoochie mama topped out and with my flip-flops and my 2 kids in the car, you might not take me serious, right? But you're going to take the person who took the time to show up in a uniform, says who you are. And some of you guys will have badge IDs. And when I had a really large crew, we all had badge IDs. All I had to do is flash it. Hey, I worked for Castle Keeper Cleaning. My name is Shannon. We had employee numbers in their hire date. If there was an issue, they could always call the office and say, is this person the person that you said? And they'll say yes or no. We also had a software program that would send the picture over, but that was, something for a large crew, not for a small operation that you guys are more than likely going to be at. So take the time to get yourself gussied up and look professional, and appearance does matter. Just like when you're going to go to an in-person event, if you are not paying someone to go to an in-person event for you and you're still swinging it out yourself because you want to socialize, or you're just doing it yourself because you're learning the ropes, dress up. Wear professional uniform if you have one, or casual business attire, right? Casual business attire isn't your gym outfit. It is something that you chose that looks flattering on you, that will spark attention, right? So Marina, do you have any questions for me? I see that you're still watching, so I know my voice is still kind of lounge singy like in Vegas. Definitely. I've got dinner waiting upstairs for me in a very short amount of time, so that'll be exciting because I never have anyone cook for me ever. So when he does, I'm like, he's either done something bad or he's just being really nice to me, and I'm always like, what did you do wrong? So yes, if Marina doesn't have any questions, appearance does matter, so you want to make sure that you're cleaned and groomed, and that you're not, all sweaty and sticky and dirty, because you want to make a good first impression, because people only do business with people that they like, know, and trust. I am going to get off my soapbox now, and I look forward to your questions. You guys take care.